Welcome back guys. So in this video I'll be showing you some gameplay of Titan Quest running on my Redmi Note 9 Pro, Poco Xe Pro, Mi 11X, ROG Phone 3 and ROG Phone 5. You can buy the game from Playstore. First I'll be running it on Redmi Note 9 Pro. It has Snapdragon 720G processor and I have the 4GB RAM variant of the device. The game supports controller. I am using Xbox One controller. So let me show you the settings first. I'll stick with the default settings. Texture quality set to medium, shadow quality set to low, detail level set to medium, resolution scale set to high, frame limiter set to off. I have enabled the show FPS setting. You can see the small FPS counter here. I have enabled game speed turbo mode interface. You can see the FPS counter here as well.
One day, the sun will dim and spread a shadow over the earth. Temples which have stood forever will be destroyed.
I'll skip the cutscene. Here we are getting around 60 FPS. Yeah, real-time gameplay. $50 to 60 FPS. Not bad at all.
You there, soldier! If you've come looking for rest and peace, you won't find it here in Elos. Our village has recently been beset by satyrs and other vile beasts. You must have been saved by the gods! Please, in the field here, they're going to kill my horse!
I'll save his horse.
You saved my horse! Thank you! But I'm not the only one in trouble. Down the road there, that's my village, Hilos. We've got monsters at the gate.
I'll go to the village. Save point.
The waters within these fountains are blessed by the gods. They say when you touch the water, your soul drinks from it. Should you suffer the dark fate in battle, your body will return.
Hello, stranger. I'm Diomedes, the leader of this small village. Do you mean to see me?
Yeah. 45 FPS है. Respectable performance on Redmi Note 9 Pro. Let me just increase the graphics setting. I'll set the shadow quality to high. Let me just zoom in. 41 FPS, 30 FPS है. Big drop in performance. FPS. So now I'm going to test it on my Poco Xe Pro. Before that, let me just measure the temperatures. Around 27.5 degrees Celsius on the screen side and around 29.5 degrees Celsius on the back side. Yeah, this is Poco Xe Pro, Snapdragon 860 processor. I have the 6GB RAM variant of the device. I'll max out the settings. Refresh rate of the device is set at 120 Hz. Yeah, the game has started and we are getting around 79 FPS, 83 FPS. In-game FPS counter shows game is running at around 60 FPS. Game speed turbo mode interface is not showing an accurate FPS count.
You there, soldier! If you've come looking for rest and peace,
I'll engage in combat.
you must have been saved by the gods! Help me! That's
Getting around 70 FPS here.
You saved my horse! Thank you! But I'm not the only one in trouble. Down the road there, that's my village, Kilo.
Hello, I am Asun, guard captain for this small village. We are holding up, but what's the use? If the monsters lay waste to our farms, we're lost hopes.
Hello, stranger. I'm Diomedes, the leader of this small village. Do you mean...
So 60 to 80 FPS on Poco S3 Pro with maxed out settings, not bad at all. Let me just zoom in here. You can see we are getting around 60 FPS on Redmi Note 9 Pro. Here FPS dropped to around 30. Not bad at all. Let me just lower the settings. I'll set everything to low. Let's check out the FPS now. So with the lower settings we are getting around 80 FPS. Still not getting 120 FPS. Let me measure the temperature. Around 29.5 degrees Celsius on the screen side, around 29.4 degrees Celsius on the back side. Now I am going to run it on my ROG Phone 3. This is ROG Phone 3 Snapdragon 865 Plus processor. I have the 8GB RAM variant of the device. For Titan Quest I have selected hardcore tuning as the performance mode, maxed out all of the parameters. Here is the ROG UI real-time resource monitor. You can see the system temperature here. Let me show you the settings. Refresh rate of the device is set at 144 Hz. I have set every setting to high. Let's start the game. Here the game has started and you can see here we are getting around 120 FPS. Seems to be the FPS cap. Very impressive performance by ROG Phone 3.
You there, soldier! If you've come looking for rest and peace, you won't find it here in Helios. You must have been sent by the gods! Please, in the field here, they're going to kill my horse!
100 to 120 FPS.
Hello, stranger.
90 FPS है. It's not slowing down on ROG Phone 3 here. Yeah, around 85% GPU usage. This scene is GPU intensive. Let me measure the temperatures. Around 29.1 degrees Celsius on the screen side and around 30.6 degrees Celsius on the back side. I am going to run it on my Mi 11X. This is Mi 11X Snapdragon 870 processor. I have the 6GB RAM variant of the device. Let me show you the settings. Everything set to high. Let's start the game. Yeah, the game has started. We are getting around 86 FPS, 89 FPS.
You there, soldier? If you come looking for rest and peace, you won't find it.
70 FPS है, 67 FPS. FPS.
'Hello, stranger. I'm diabetes.
Game runs very smoothly on Mi 11X even with maxed out settings. Let me just stand here. Getting around 60 to 70 FPS. Let me just measure the temperatures. Around 32 degrees Celsius on the screen side, and on the back side the temperature is around 30.9 degrees Celsius. So now I'll be testing it on my ROG Phone 5. This is ROG Phone 5 Snapdragon 888 processor. I have the 8GB RAM variant. I have maxed out all of the graphics setting. Let's start the game. I'm using the advanced performance mode, maxed out all of the performance parameters.
You there, soldier! If you've come looking for rest and peace, you won't find
Getting
it.
around 100 FPS here.
Our village has recently been beset by satyrs and other vile beasts.
You must have been sent by the gods. Please, in the field here, they're going to...
FPS counter is not giving a very accurate FPS count. It dropped to 2 there for about a second. Game is running very nicely though. We were getting a higher FPS count on ROG Phone 3. I'm not sure if this count is accurate. Again it dropped to 2 there, but that's not showing up here. Yeah, this sequence is very GPU intensive. Let me zoom in. Around 72% GPU usage on ROG Phone 5. Getting around 100 FPS, 60 FPS, this is strange. Even the game's FPS counter is showing 60 FPS there for about a second. It seems this game is not optimized for Snapdragon 888 processor. Let me measure the temperatures here. Around 29 degrees Celsius on the screen side and around 26.2 degrees Celsius on the back side. So guys, I'll end the gameplay video here. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.